Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you our Christmas book advent calendar. This is Toby, he is 6 months old, and my eldest Rupert is 2. So they're going to be sharing these books and I'm going to show you some of our ones that we've picked out. I have a few more that I'm waiting for from the library, they just haven't arrived yet. So if I get those I'll be adding them in and I will link the extra ones below. So the way that this works is that instead of a chocolate advent calendar or even an advent calendar that you open up the flaps for, this is actually just a book a day, or you could do a book a week if you wanted to. And you just wrap up the books and you can leave them somewhere like under the Christmas tree, or you could just bring out one at a time and let your toddler or young child open the book, and then that's something that you can all read together. I felt like this would be the best fun advent calendar I could think of for everybody. So yeah, each day we're going to open a little book. I'm going to wrap these up in brown paper, and I think it's going to be really good fun. I've got a big pile here in no particular order, so I'm just going to jump in and we'll chat about the books. So this one is The Christmas Tale of Peter Rabbit by Emma Thompson. It has illustrations that are obviously not done by Beatrix Potter, but they are really, really charming, and my eldest son Rupert loves Peter Rabbit. So I thought this would be fantastic. It's a gorgeous, chunky, glossy board book, which I think is fantastic. It's a real beautiful keepsake book, and it will survive toddlers' hands and babies' hands too. You saw Toby biting at it earlier. It's a bit ridiculous. It's Mr. Men Winter Wonderland, and Rupert loves Mr. Men, and I saw this when I was out and about and I thought, why not? Mr. Men is definitely not something that I like, but you've also got to find books that your kids genuinely like, and he loves Mr. Men, so I got him that. This one will definitely be one that Toby will like too, and it's Dear Santa by Rod Campbell, and this is a lovely lift the flap book. It's got Santa in there, it's got presents, and you can lift the flaps and see what's behind it. A nice simple story that would suit younger babies as well as toddlers too. Okay, I've got to include this one, The Jolly Christmas Postman by Janet and Alan Alberg. This is such a classic Christmas book. It's got so many gorgeous things inside. It's got envelopes, puzzles, lovely little story, gorgeous illustrations of course, but it's sort of like an activity book. So I have this one, and I will probably be giving this closer to Christmas as a sort of nice fun activity that we can all do together as a family. The book here is actually one of my ones that I had as a child, and it's called The Snow Lady by Shirley Hughes. We all love Shirley Hughes books so much. The illustrations are gorgeous, and this is a really sweet tale of a girl who's sort of getting ready for Christmas and building a snowman, or in this case a snow lady. This book is amazing, and we got this last Christmas and it is so loved already. It is the story orchestra The Nutcracker, and each page has a story. I'm going to try to do this without hitting the baby in the face. A story, and then also a button to press. So it is amazing. Then we have The Little Christmas Tree by Jessica Courtney Tickle, and again this is one of our firm favourites because it has so many flaps to open, and it's the story of a Christmas tree in the forest, and it's beautifully illustrated, very interesting for kids because there's so many little flaps to open, plenty per page, and also just interesting facts about the countryside. Then we've got Mog's Christmas. Mog is such a well-loved classic for kids as well, and it's got such fun pictures. The boys are going to love that. Toby's getting a little bit naughty now. He's gone from a cute Christmas elf to a Christmas goblin. We've also got Stickman. I love Stickman. This is actually quite festive because Santa does show up in it, and I'll show you the page, but there's a Santa. I've also included Mrs. Christmas by Penny Ives. This is another one of my childhood Christmas books, and I was completely obsessed with this. It's such a funny, like quirky story about Mrs. Christmas taking control of Christmas. Of course, we have to have a bit of Paddington at Christmas time, and this is Paddington and the Christmas Surprise, Usborne first colouring book for Christmas. And I thought that was actually quite nice to have in the advent calendar, is like not just books but also some stickers and some activity books, pages that my toddler can colour in, and I know he's going to adore that. I love Angelina Ballerina, and while Rupert might not be totally into it, I am, and I shamelessly purchased this mainly for myself. So I cannot wait to read the story of Angelina's Christmas to the boys. The Polar Express. This is a fantastic movie as well, and we're definitely going to be watching that together, and I know Rupert is going to be obsessed. But I also wanted to read him this story too, just so it's something that we can do each year together as a family. And I think when it comes down to doing the advent calendar, even if you've got a baby or you've got a young toddler, don't be afraid to go for longer books, because you can always abbreviate them as you go and just be like, oh look, there's the Christmas train, and then as they get older you can read the entire story to them. And what's nice about these books, if you invest in them now, it means that you can repeat this advent calendar for many years to come, and then just swap out some of the younger books as they get older. This little book is on the same kind of feel factor as Beatrix Potter. It's Little Grey Rabbits Christmas by Alison Utterly. And this is stories that I really enjoyed as a child as well. The pictures are very, very sweet, but the story is quite long, so it's definitely going to be something that I will shorten for the boys this year, but this will grow with them and something for them to look forward to each year. Finally, I have a Christmas sticker book, and I thought this was a really fun idea to include in the advent calendar. There are loads of stickers. There's some foil ones, just some silly little ones there, ones of elves and Santas and things like that, and I thought this would be a nice one to do over the coming weeks. So I'll probably be giving this to Rupert earlier on, so we can do this for a couple of minutes each day, and yeah, I think he'll love that. Just jumping into the end of this video to share the book that I'm going to be wrapping up for Christmas Eve. It is The Night Before Christmas, and it's illustrated by Charles Santor, and this is the one we went for. It hadn't arrived when I was filming the other part of the video you've just seen, so I thought I could quickly show this to you. This is one I thought would be really nice to have as our Christmas Eve, as our 24th of December advent calendar. The illustrations are beautiful, and it's obviously such a gorgeous poem, isn't it? Like, we all love The Night Before Christmas. So this is the one we're going to have as our special tradition for the 24th of December, and hopefully this book will be one that we'll read together for forever. So that is my Christmas book advent calendar. I'm going to wrap these up and label them in terms of dates. It's such a great way of setting a tradition as well. If you are interested in books and you want to read more with your children, this is a great way of starting. I really recommend it. So yeah, we're really excited to jump in and to enjoy our Christmas advent calendar. If you want to follow along, head over to @BeckyOcole on Instagram, because I will be popping up a quick little story on my Instagram each day to go along with the advent calendar. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye!